Hello everyone and welcome to Hazian Education World channel. In today's tutorial we're going to see two Python methods, the seek and the tell methods. So let's start with the first method. The seek method syntax is as follows. This is the file object followed by a dot and then the method's name seek, and then we open the parenthesis and we type the parameters of the method. The seek method has two parameters. The first one is the offset. This will give the position of the read and write pointer within the file. And the second parameter is the whence or the from. This one is optional and the default value is 0. So if we use the seek method and type only the offset, it will take the default value for the whence, which is 0, and which means absolute file positioning. So it will give us, or it will give the method the position with respect to the beginning of the file simply. But if we add the whence parameter, it can also have two other values, 1 and 2. If we give it a value of 1, it will mean to seek relative to the current position while reading or writing the file, not the beginning as with the default value. Or it can take also the value of 2, which means seek relative to the file's end. Okay, these two values, 1 and 2, are not used in cannot be used in text files in Python if we use a non-zero value of the offset. So the second method is the tell method. The syntax is pretty simple. We have the file object, dot, and the tell. This is the method's name, and this method has no parameters, and it will return a value. So the previous method will not return any value, but this method will return the current position of the file, read or write pointer within the file. So let's see some examples. I have prepared here two text files to manipulate them using some code in Python, using the methods seek and tell. So let's see the first file. This is the content of the file. It's just one line, but maybe you notice that in this line it can be divided into some words, and all these words have 5 letters. So we will try to write one code here to practice with the seek and tell methods. So I will create a new py file. Let's call it seek tell.py. Okay, and let's edit our file. So we will start with using the read method. We have seen it in the previous videos, so it's gonna be a short review of the read method. So let's open first our file. If you remember, we use the open method, open a parenthesis and the file name list items .txt, the read mode. Okay, this is to open the file. Then we will use the file object. Will be, let's call it vtxt, and it will be the file object for reading the file. So text read, and here, if you remember, we can input a parameter inside the read method. Here, if we type in 5, it will mean 5 bytes or 5 characters, since the words contained in our text file all having 5 characters. So what will happen here? Okay, this is just a small short review of the read method before going to the seek and tell methods. Okay, so here what was we will not see anything. We need to print our object. So for example, we can type in the current word is, and then we add vtxt, our file object variable. So here, let's run our code again. Okay, here you see the current word is class. Let's open again our file to compare and to understand what we're doing here. Okay, I will just arrange the windows a little bit to see clearly. Here, you see the current word is class. You see here, we have read just the first 5 characters of our text file. So let's continue. What will happen if we repeat this 2 lines of code? So I will just copy and paste 2 times, run our code, and see the current word is class. The current word is study. So here the first line has read the first 5 characters. Then the second line, vtxt here, will read from the position, from the current position of the reading. So here this will be the current position of the reading after reading the first word. So what we will do next? Let's copy this again. So let's say 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, and see. Here it's the same. Class, study, place, claim, final. Still 1 word. So let's add a new read statement followed by a print. Okay, here we have all our words. What will happen if we try to read another 5 bytes? Let's run the code, and here the current word is, and it's empty. There is no word, so it will read. It will start reading from this position. So I'm telling you about the position because this is the most important parameter which is taken and used by the 2 methods we are going to see today. So let's start with the seek method. So here we need to close our file. Remember this this practice to close it, because here we are not using the with open method to open our file. So we need to close it explicitly to avoid memory issues. And then we are going to read again. Okay, let's comment this part, because we are going to use another part and keep it here, there, just to compare and see what's the difference. So we will open again our file. Okay, we will read the first 5 characters, and then we will print. So until now it's clear. We have this is just a small review for the read method. Now we will begin with the seek method. So let's create a new variable called position and assign to it the seek method applied to the object, our object, which is text. The file we are, the text file we are reading. So in the seek, we have to put the parameter. The first one, if you remember, is the offset. So let's put a value of 10 and then read again our file and print in again also. Reading just 5 characters. So let's look to this code and try to figure out what will be the result. Here we have opened our text file in the reading mode. Then we have added this variable for the file object to read the text. It will read the 5 first characters. Then it will print what was read previously. And then here we use the seek method. So the seek method will set a position for the read or write pointer. So here we are reading, so it will set a position for the reading pointer within the file. Previously we didn't use the seek, so each time we read 5 characters, the pointer will just be in the position 5 characters after the current word. But if we use the seek, we will set this value manually, and here it will be 10. And then after setting the position for the read pointer, we will continue reading 5 other characters and read the output. So let's run it to see what will be the result. And here you see the current word is class, the current word is place. Okay, the current word class, sorry. And the current word is place. What happened to this word? Study. Study was not read. And you see the utility of the seek method here. After reading the 5 first characters, we've used the seek method to set the reading pointer at another position, which is 10 here. So after this we will read, and we will start the reading from this point, and we will skip this word. So this is just a small utility of the seek method. It can be used to skip some characters, some words, some parts of the text we don't want to read, and we have more control on the reading of the text. So this is for the seek method. Now we can use the seek method combined with the tell. Of course, the tell method is more straightforward. I will show you here. Let's okay. Let's okay. We didn't close our file. Remember always to close it. But before we can call the tell method txt, for example, txt equals text tell and print the txt. We can do it here after the reading and after the seek method also. Sorry, I didn't copy it. I need to copy and paste here. Okay, let's run our code to see. And here you see the result. Just for you to see the code together with okay. Here the current word is class, and this is the output of the tell method. It tells us that we are in the position 10 within the file after seeking. So seeking 10, the position is 10. And then after reading the 5 other characters, we have used the tell method again and printed, and it will give us a value of 15. This is the current. It will print to us the current position of the pointer. So the tell method is more simpler than the seek method. Okay. So let's continue with our example. We will comment this part. So here we have seen the use of the seek method. Let's see another example. I have prepared another text file. Okay, I will not open it this time because I have written a small paragraph, but we will try to write a code and try to guess what is the content of the file. So let's start here a new part of our code. It should be text. We will still use the open method, but we'll open the second text file. I have named it seek, then tell txt in the reading mode, and then I will read, for example, we can choose any number. Okay, let's suppose that we have this text file and we want to prepare like a small game. We want to show to the user just a small part of our text file without showing all the text, and let them try and to guess what's the text. We can. This is just an idea. It's not a complete game we are going to do. Just to see how can we leverage these methods to use them in some more complex applications. So the vtxt, we will read 10 characters, and then we can I will copy from here. We will print what was read. Okay, so let's run it now and see. Okay, the current word is hello ever. So I guess this is not the complete text. There might be still another part which should follow this first line. So let's complicate things using seek method. So seek will set the reading pointer at different positions, which will make the reading of the text complicated. Okay, before this, let's use the tell method here to see again what is the output of this method. Save. Okay, it will give us 10. It's normal since we have read the 10 first characters. After this, we can start using the seek method. So let's copy the seek from here. Where is it? Where is it? It's here. Okay. Position. Seek. Okay. Here we can choose different values. We are not necessarily 10. We can, let's take 15 for example. And then we read again 10 characters and try to print what was read. Let's execute our code at this point. And here, okay, you see hello ever and welcome. So you see, this way the C can also help us building something to complicate the reading of an information, like this example, hello ever. So we can continue with this method. We can use the loops, ranges, anything to make it more consistent. This is just to show you how to use it. So that's it. Okay, if you are curious about what's the content of the text file, then I will comment this, and I will let's read our file without the number of characters. Let's use the default one and let's run. Oh, sorry, we need to print to see what was read, of course. Let's print it here. Let's add another line for print and run again, and here we go. The current word is hello everyone and welcome to this course. In today's tutorial we're gonna firstly seek, secondly tell, thirdly sing, and finally dance. Okay, maybe we're not going to do all of these in today's tutorial. Maybe in another tutorial, who knows. And okay, I think this is the end of this tutorial. I hope that you have enjoyed it, and if it's the case, please like the video and subscribe to my channel to receive notifications for the new videos in Hazian Education World channel. Thanks for watching and see you in the next videos.